Hey, all you Pentaholics out there. Coping Skills here, back with another reaction. Today, Imagine. Oh man, I love this song, so I'm really excited what Pentatonix does with it. I can't wait to get into it. If you're new to the channel, I'm a licensed mental health counselor in Florida. Started doing reaction videos to try to raise mental health awareness a little bit. So hopefully something I say helps somebody at some point along the way. If you appreciate that endeavor and you want to support the channel, consider subscribing, liking the video, leaving a comment. There's also a couple ways to do it monetarily. You could do a thanks, or you can join a member of the channel, and then you get early access to the videos as I upload them. Could be an hour or a week, who knows? And I will reply to your comments. Without further ado, let's get to Pentatonix. Imagine. Imagine all the people.
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us, above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today.
Oh man, I love when Avi takes the lead. I'm really excited about doing some Avi solo work, and the way I kind of bring new artists into the channel is I do a poll. So if you go to the community tab of my channel, right now there's a poll on there, and Avi is on the list of new artists to choose from. So I put 4 artists up there, and I do a reaction to whoever wins the poll. Usually I do the top 2, but for sure I'm gonna do the winner. Right now, Avi is leading the way in that poll. So if you want me to do some solo Avi stuff, go ahead and click that. Give yourself a vote in the running for Avi. But yeah, I love it when he sings lead. It's beautiful. It's warm. It's kind of amazing how he can go so low and rich, but then when he kind of goes up that high, still has a lot of fullness in his voice. I really liked seeing Kevin add a little bit in there too. Always nice. This is a pretty simple video, right? Straightforward. They're kind of standing around in a half circle. I noticed that they're pretty plain standing there, and then there's some kind of marker and some cards there in front of them. So let's see what happens. I'm not sure, but this song is so beautiful, right? Like the point of this song is something that's so needed in today's world. To imagine if there was no war, imagine if there's peace, imagine if people got along, weren't so divisive. It's a beautiful thought, right? To come together versus being polarized and in opposition with each other, which has been the case since history started being recorded, but seems like more and more volatility with it, at least in the United States. Hopefully, wherever you are, if you're not in the United States, is not as volatile. In any case, let's keep going.
Imagine there's no country. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for. No, and no religion too. Oh, imagine all say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will be as one.
So they're going for the cards and the marker here, so we'll see what's going on with that. But I just really wanted to comment on Scott's vibrato there. It was slow and controlled. Man, it was really special in the song, and the blending that everybody's doing. Man, it is. Oh, it's emotional. Like it's just so. It's beautiful.
Will be.
Let me go back a bit.
Will be as one. Will be as one. Imagine all possessions. I wonder if you care. No need for greed or hunger. A brotherhood of men. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as
I don't even know how to react to that. You know, they've done some beautiful things, but that buildup might have topped the list for me with the combination of Avi's low notes there, which were so beautiful, along with Mitch and Kevin's high notes there. And it was just so filled out by Scott and Kirsten there. Whew. I needed to take a second. Emotional. Oh, lovely. I'm gonna listen to that one again. 100%. Back a bit further.
You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one.
talk about a message that is needed today. I kind of alluded to it a little bit earlier, but man, if we can just see each other as human, things would be so much better. On equal footing, equal playing ground. No, racial divisiveness, no religious divisiveness. What a wonderful place it would be, huh? Yeah, I love the message. The first time that they had the cards, I noticed that they were describing themselves and then they passed it to the next person when that attribute described both of them, right? So I think Mitch started with LGBTQ plus, passed it to Scott because both of them are LGBTQ, and then Scott switched it over to um, man and passed it to Avi, and then Avi switched it over and it said Jewish, and then um, yeah, I can't remember what he switched it to after that, and then passed it to Kevin, and then Kevin flipped it over and it said black, and then he flipped it over and again it said Christian, and then he passed it to Kirsten because both of them are Christian, and then she flipped it over Latina and then woman. Oh, just beautiful. But we're all human. We all have connections. We all have more similarities than differences. And if we can see that, man, mental health for everybody would be raised pretty high. So, on that note, from a mental health perspective, try to see the connections in other people and not the differences. Because, especially with the main goal of conflict resolution, which is a big part of counseling and mental health, is first finding common ground. And once you can find common ground, then you can start to build. But without common ground, it's just an argument, and it'll just stay an argument. So focus on common ground. Thank you guys for the suggestion. This was beautiful. Be humane to each other. Click on something else, keep listening, and we'll catch you in the next one. Love you guys. Ciao.